Walt Disney was born on December 1st, 1901 in Chicago, and is to this day best known for his motion picture production company with the same name. During his early years, he already showed interest in photography, drawing, and cartoons. After first experiments with a camera at his job, an art studio, he decided to found his own company, called Laugh-O-Gram, which was also the name of his first short cartoon. Unfortunately for him, the company went bankrupt and forced Disney to move to Hollywood to try his luck at a new company, the Disney Brothers Studios, which he founded with his brother Roy. A long and successful career followed until he died on December 15, 1966, from lung cancer. His last film he actively worked on is the kids' classic The Jungle Book. Walt Disney was awarded with 22 Oscars in his life and 4 after his death, making him the record holder of most wins and with 59 nominations also the most nominated man in entertainment history. To this day, there are vacation resorts, record labels, TV channels, and hotels belonging to the Walt Disney Company. His first Oscar was for the cartoon short Flowers and Trees, which grossed an unbelievable $1.5 million during the Great Depression in America. The impact of him and his films remains. The Walt Disney Company is probably the most popular movie-making company in the world. His unique legacy continues to inspire aspiring filmmakers, making him a cultural icon even after his death. Without him, films like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Little Mermaid, Bambi, and many more would never have seen the light of day in that style. Despite his huge success, however, there are controversial aspects of his life, such as the accusations of racism and anti-Semitism. Apparently, he met with a Nazi filmmaker and offended his Jewish employees. Disney claims that he didn't know of National Socialism relations with said filmmaker, and many friends spoke publicly that those rumors were untrue and Disney was a kind man to all people. A common urban legend, which many people believed, is that Disney was frozen after his death and his body stored under a ride in Disneyland. His daughter spoke out about this, saying that it was not true and her father was cremated. He also voiced Mickey Mouse himself, and his signature became a base for what is today known as the official logo of Disney.
I'm going to talk about the Disney movies. The first Disney princess movie was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and came out in 1937. And Disney keeps producing new movies every year. There are also theories that many Disney movies play in the same universe and are somewhat connected. For example, viewers of Monsters, Inc. got a preview of Nemo, and Frozen's villain Prince Hans is a wanted criminal in Big Hero 6. There are so many different Disney movies, but they can be categorized in 3 main categories. Disney started off making cartoons, which include classics like Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, and The Lion King. In collaboration with Pixar, animated movies like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Frozen came to life. There are also a lot of popular live-action movies produced by Disney, including Pirates of the Caribbean and The Chronicles of Narnia. Disney never stops improving and remaking their movies. Many classic cartoons were color-corrected and re-edited due to increasing technological possibilities. Many of their most popular movies are being remade into live-action productions, for example Cinderella, Pan, and The Little Mermaid. And also The Beauty and the Beast, featuring famous actress Emma Watson, which is due to come out in 2016. Music plays a very important role in each movie. It helps the plot development, and every movie has a unique soundtrack, which include well-known artists like Phil Collins and Elton John. In 2015, a We Love Disney album featuring various popular musicians was produced. Disney movies are hugely popular and got a lot of recognition by the Academy Awards. Beauty and the Beast was the first film to ever be nominated in the Best Picture category. The Best Animated Feature category was created years later in 2001. Over 50 movies, including Pinocchio, The Little Mermaid, Big Hero 6, Frozen, and many more, won an Oscar in different categories like Best Original Song, Best Animated Feature, Best Visual Effects, and Best Animated Short Film.
Now we get to the consumer products. Everything started in 1929 when the Walt Disney Company marked the beginning of this merchandising business by licensing a children's written tablet bearing the image of Mickey Mouse. The consumer product that was first sold was a Mickey Mouse watch in 1933. Since then, a world without Disney consumer products cannot be imagined. Today, Disney is the largest retail character licensor in the world, with more than thousands of different products from all categories, from toys, stationeries, home, apparel, to books and fine arts, and every generation probably have their favorites. Where the older generation like to dress in the clothes with their favorite Disney characters or Disney princess on it, the younger generation probably love it just as much. And the wide range of Disney apparel products and the different distributors make it possible for every person, no matter on what social income they live, to purchase one of their favorite things. One of the biggest and probably most common distributor that is not Disney themselves of the clothing lines is Primark and H&M, and they are a really good alternative for those who cannot afford a really expensive shirt with a Disney motif on it. But not only the clothing lines are a really important income source for the Disney company, but also the health and beauty industry is. With almost every new movie that got out in the last few years, Disney decided to make a cooperation with some of the biggest makeup distributors worldwide. So as example, we have the distributors like Sephora, Essence, OP, Paul & John, and even EOS had the lip balm out with a Mickey Mouse hat on their packaging. But the most common and the most loved is probably MAC. They had a huge success with almost 17 different products for the Maleficent movie and probably the same amount for the Cinderella movie, which were sold out within days. The reason why MAC is probably the most loved one is not only the quality, but also that the packaging is a really eye candy, which cannot be missed in any MAC lover collection. But between clothes and beauty products, there's something missing, which is really important, especially for the younger generation, and those are toys and action figures. Children really love to play with the toys and action figures, and the reason for that is probably because they can dream themselves away in a magical world. And that is indeed what Disney wants the people of all ages that purchase a Disney consumer product to have. They want to dream away, to come to the magical world of Disney, to get swept off their feet and to dream a little bit more.